I walked into an office the other day for a meeting with someone I'd not met before, and I just entered the office and I sat and they said, "You're so inspiring. People like you give us hope." And I was narrating this to my sister and I candidly remember. And I said, "God, shucks, what was so inspiring about me that I entered the door and I sat?" And she said, "Yeah, they must be probably thinking, Haila, ye to chal bhi sakti hai." Hi everyone, I'm Go Goyal and I'm blind. But so is love, guys. Maybe you should get over it. Many a times people question me saying, "Why do you do this kind of comedy? Why are you talking about disability in your comedy? Why is it so issue-based? Where do you get your material from?" Because when we often interact with the world, we get asked so many curious questions. There are such entertaining reactions to our disability that we just cannot help but laugh. Because the ultimate joke is on the people who don't get it. So, once I was somewhere and people are really polite, so they just asked me, someone came up to me and said, "Excuse me, do you have a problem?" And I was, in one of my moods and I said, "No, do you?" As a teenager, I was diagnosed with an incurable, irreversible eye disorder, which would render me blind. I really didn't know what to do because till then I wanted to be a portrait painter, preparing to be this fine artist, etc., etc. And I knew one thing, that the brushes, the paints wouldn't be my friends anymore, that I couldn't pursue this dream that I had since the age of 4. But as I grew older and I saw the barriers around me, in basic things, that the disability had not only touched me, the disability had touched the entire family. What I am today, the kind of person that I could become, the journey that I could take is only because of this unflinching support that my family has given me. They've stood by me at every point, allowed me to face the challenges, offered advice, but let the decisions rest in my hand. And I think that's empowerment in the true sense of the word. I started using comedy as a tool for change because I think comedy can really bring about serious change. Today, I work with a range of women's rights and human rights organizations, thinking about gender and disability, bringing issues to the forefront. Well, but what then happens to my comedy? It continues as a tool for activism. I will be really happy to go out of work as an activist and more so as a comedian if ideas change, because that would mean that then I don't have any ridiculous perceptions to make jokes out of. It would be good for me. I'll be extremely glad, because that also means that the world will be a beautiful space for people with disabilities where they would be us and us would be them.